I'm attempting to watch 1,000 games of football before the end of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I'm going to be ranking every single one to find out which game is the greatest of the season. Today, we are covering more A-League action as Adelaide United take on the Western Sydney Wanderers. Another game that I thought would be relatively tight, considering that Adelaide have been relatively overperforming, considering what my expectations were for them at the start of the season. The Wanderers, on the other hand, are severely underperforming. Now, I know the Wanderers had a lot of losses in the off season, but the way this squad is performing is just really, really bad. And you'd see a lot of those sort of same troubles today, especially in the first half. If I have to say there's one thing that's particularly going wrong for the Wanderers at the moment this season, it has to be their chance conversion. It is among the worst in the A-League, and it's the worst I've seen from this Wanderers side in a long, long time. Lots of chances went both ways in the first half. Ivanovic had a chance he could have scored one-on-one with the keeper. That was saved. Božidar Krajev had two really good chances that he should have scored, one of which being a one-on-one and one of which being a header from about 10 yards out. He missed them both, and we went into the halftime break at the score being 0-0. Now, coming out into the second half, both sides continued this sort of basketball type game where it went one way then went back the other with both sides having chances, but the breakthrough would finally come in the 63rd minute, that going the way of Adelaide United when Luka Ivanovic managed to accept a cross with a bit of a sketchy touch but managed to get on the end of it, and a beautiful swivel and half volley into the bottom left hand corner gave Adelaide the 1-0 lead. And only 5 minutes later they would break down the other side of the pitch with Luka Ivanovic turning provider to Craig Goodwin, who would finish a shot at the back post to make it 2-0. The Wanderers would have one last really good chance sort of towards the end of the game when Božidar Krajev once again, this time about 5 yards out, would miss, I wouldn't say an open goal, but a really, really good chance, meaning he missed three insanely good chances for the Wanderers today, and ultimately that led to their downfall as they would go down 2-0 to Adelaide today, who I'd say deserved the 3 points, but did get lucky with the Wanderers being so poor in front of goal. Overall, this game was decent, probably a bit better than most of the A-League games this round, and because of that, I'm going to rate it a 5.2.